Hello everyone, welcome back to my video tutorial. This time I will be talking about Bezier Curve, but I will be using an external resources like YouTube and animation because for Bezier Curve we did an animation which I cannot draw in a paper. First of all, I'm going to use this YouTube tutorial, GDF, Bezier Curves Explain. So let us play this. Okay, suppose we have 2 points P0 and P1. And to make a Bezier curve, for this we need a linear interpolation. L0t equals to 1 minus t P0 plus t P1. So when t is equals to 0, we will have L0 equals to P0 plus 0, and then we'll have only P0. So t will vary from 0 to 1. So if you change the value of t from 0 to 1, suppose you first of all you put t equals to 0, and then next you put t equals to 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 0.3, and so on, the linear curve that you are going to have will look like this. The red line is moving and then t is changing. Okay, so this movement is relative to the value of t, and if the higher the t value we have, the pool of p1 will be greater. Alright, so that is how linear Bezier curves works. Now let us have quadratic. In a quadratic Bezier curves, we need 3 points, that is p0, p1, and p2. And likewise, if we change the movement here, the equation that we have for L0 remains the same, but we also have another equation for between P1 and P2. Okay, let me enlarge this. Another equation for P1 and P2, and then this L will be moving, L1 will be moving. Alright, so likewise for L1, the same equations that we are using for between P0 and P1, we're using it for P1 and P2. And then this same thing, t is varies from 0 to 1. Alright, and then we have q0, which will be 1 minus t L0t plus t L1t. That is the same thing. Instead of p, we are using the location at a particular point L0 and L1, and then we have q0. And when we put q0 here, we will have a line like this. So while L0 and L1, this Q also, it will be moving from here this way. Alright, see, just look it carefully. Now it is L0, L1, and Q is over here close to L0. As it moves towards P1, and as L1 moves towards P2, that Q0 will change. I'll pause, see, and then now Q0 is very close to L1. Alright, if you trace the location of Q0, you will get the red line. This is a Bezier curve for quadratic. See, t is moving. Alright, this equation can be given like this. Instead of L0 here and L1 here, you can simply substitute the value of L0 here and L1 here, and then you get this formula. Alright, now let us talk about cubic. In cubic, you need 4 points. So when we have 4 points, we will include another L2 from P2 to P3, P2 to P3. Okay, we have another L2 here. Alright, and this L2, you will integrate with the rest of this. Q1 will be equals to L1, this L1 and L2. Now you have Q0, and then you take all this value together and you name it C. C0t equals to 1 minus t Q0t plus t Q1t. Okay, now you have this blue line. Okay, now this blue line is coming, and if you trace the line again, this red line will come. Alright, so I suggest that you pause this video, or you can directly go to this YouTube channel, Bezier Curves Explain, given by BDEF. Okay, and there are many other things as well. Now let us see this. Okay. Now let's see this JavaScript.info/Bezier Curve. If we have a point like this, you can also change your point like this. You go to this website. The red curve is the Bezier curve with respect to all these 4 points as t moves from 0 to 1. It will start from 0 and then it will end at 1. Now let us see another animation. Okay, here you can have a Bezier curve like this. It is very fun to watch and fun to play with, because you can play with it. You can move the points around, and then you can create different shapes as you like. Alright, but you have to remember that all these curves is drawn with respect to these points. Alright, here also another example. So I suggest you go to this website also and play with it. Alright, let us see another one. Now this website is called GeoGebra, and here you have a green worm and we have 5 points. We can play with these points and then see the path of this green worm changes, the shape of this Bezier curve changes as we play with the points. Okay, this is also very fun to do. You can play with it. Go to this website, you can play with it. Okay, now that is all for today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next class.